When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things it took from me.
Hi everyone, and welcome to another vlog. Today we are going to do a baking vlog, which we're very excited about. It's more Disney treats, and this is our first vlog of 2021, and it's already April.
Yeah.
Oops. So the last vlog that we filmed was our Christmas Eve vlogmas, and we said that we were going to try and do weekly vlogs after Christmas, and that just didn't work out, did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, life just got in the way, things just got very manic and busy, and unfortunately we just haven't picked up the camera. We did try a couple of times, but we just didn't have great content, so there was no point in trying to string a vlog together. But that's it. From today, what are we doing?
A weekly vlog.
We're gonna do, are you tongue-tied today?
Yes.
We're gonna do a weekly vlog, and it'll be released on a Thursday at 4 p.m. So that gives us a whole week to prepare content. So we're gonna do more baking, which I'll explain in a minute, and we're gonna do maybe a day in the life of, so you can see what we kind of get up to in a day. What other vlogs might we do?
I could do gaming.
You could do gaming vlogs, so playing on games on your computer and things like that. So there might be some gaming ones from Tyler. Yeah, if you've got any suggestions of what you would like to see, pop it in the comment box below. But as I said, we're going to do some baking. We've got a new book. And if you follow us on Instagram, it's Wishing Upon a Dream. I think it's wishing underscore upon dot dream, but I'll double check and I will write that in the description below. But we got a new book, so it's the Unofficial Disney Parks Cookbook, and it takes lots of different items from all of the Disney parks. So you've got ones from Disneyland California, and then all of the other parks at Disney World as well. Just amazing Disney goodies, so not just sweet things but savoury things as well. And we won't have tried maybe even half of the stuff in this book, and it's not, as it says, it's the Unofficial Disney Parks Cookbook, so it's not official recipes, so we won't be able to tell you if things are accurate, how close they are to the real thing in the parks, but we will be able to tell you if it's tasty and if you should try them. So yeah, we're very excited. We're just going to work our way through, and today is our first vlog, and I've put my bookmark in. I got this gorgeous bookmark from one of my close friends, Emma, and it says once upon a time and they lived happily ever after, and it's got a castle on it, and it's really, really cute. But I popped that in the book. We're gonna make some churros, which is one of our favourite things to eat when we go to Disney. And we did make churros in one of our Vlogmas vlogs, but this is a slightly different way, and we don't want to just skip a recipe from the book. So this is the first one. It says that you can find them in Disneyland California, but obviously you can find them in pretty much every Disney park. But this one is Main Street USA in Disneyland. And we're gonna bake it. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. So we've set out all of our ingredients and what we need. So it says we need a cup of room temperature water. I've got some room temperature water in my Cinderella mug, and measuring things to measure out a cup. We need granulated sugar, which we've got here. We need salt. Oh, that's the only thing I didn't get out. I'll get that out in a second. We've got oil, so vegetable oil. We've got all-purpose flour. In the UK it's plain flour. And it says we need cinnamon, but I know that it's to make cinnamon sugar, and my sister gave me a handy bag of already made cinnamon sugar from when she was making pretzels, so that's there as well. Saucepan, wooden spoon for mixing, and then it says a piping bag with a star, large star shape. I don't know if you can see that because of the sun behind it, but it is a star-shaped nozzle, and we're cheating. We're using this fancy gun piper because it's a lot easier for Tyler to be able to have a shot of piping than using a bag. Are we ready to go?
Yes.
Let's do it.
When I look at what I've done, now that we're apart, when
ingredients into our pan and we've turned the heat on. Tyler is doing a lovely job of mixing the things together. So what we put in our saucepan was the water. So it's 1 cup of room temperature water, and then 3 tablespoons of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt, and then 3 tablespoons of oil. And we're gonna stir it until it reaches a boil. Does about 4 minutes, and then remove it from the heat. So that's what we're gonna do.
I'm so much better off, and baby, you don't belong. I could feel it in my bones. There was something going on, that shade of doubt hanging around.
This is what we've ended up with. I don't know if you can see it because it is very, very sunny outside. Maybe if I do this. Oh, there we go. So it is a wet pastry dough. And now we've just got to put it into our, it says piping bag, but we're using this instead.
When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things it took from me, I know that I am so much better. When I look at what it
So slight change of plan. The piping machine that we were going to use, you've got to click it, and we just couldn't get a consistent flow. So they would be an odd shape, or they would be really short, and then have like a really thin bit before a thicker bit came out. So we've changed to the good old-fashioned piping bag. The only thing is I don't have a large star nozzle, so we've had to opt for a nozzle like this, which you can't really see, unfortunately. Yeah, we never know how to get this thing to focus properly. Oh, there we go. So, which you can't really see because of the dough anyway, but let's have another try. So it's not quite a star shape, and it's not a really big one, but it's the best that we've got, so we're just gonna try it. I've managed to pipe out one already, and it looks not bad. A little bit thin compared to what I thought it was gonna be, but we're gonna give this a
I know
go.
that I am so much better. When I look at what I've done,
The recipe does say that it only makes about 6, but I think because we've done ours shorter and they're not a big star tip, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we've still got a lot of mixture left over. But we're gonna pop these 10 in the freezer for 1 hour, and hopefully that'll give us a better shaped churro than the last ones we made.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see you in an hour. It's been just over an hour. I've taken the churros out of the freezer, and they are not quite solid, but they've kept their shape, and they are harder than just the dough. So to kind of show you, this is the dough not frozen, and it's still squishy. You can't really squish that, the frozen one as well. I just hate waste. I couldn't fit 2 trays of churros into my freezer because I've just got a small freezer. So we will cook the rest of the batter, the dough, the churro dough. We will cook all of it, but we will show you the results from the frozen one, because we've obviously already done non-frozen ones, and we'll tell you which one's better. You ready to cook?
Yep.
Let's go. So I've just put on 4 cups of oil. It's up to temperature, and then I'll cook them. Then I'm gonna place them in the cinnamon and sugar mixture, which, as I say, we've already got a pre-made bag of cinnamon sugar that my sister made up. But to make up your own cinnamon sugar, it's really easy. It's just 3 tablespoons of sugar and 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and then you just use that and multiply it by however much cinnamon sugar you need to make. So I'm going to put it into the cinnamon sugar. Tyler's going to use the tongs, turn them over, and then sit them onto the kitchen rolled plate that's just here. And then we'll taste test them and we'll let you know what we think. You ready?
So much
Yeah.
better, and baby, you don't belong. Your love was cold, heart made of stone. But I'm just fine, I'm gonna shine. I'm alright, alright, alright. I'm celebrating my liberation. I'm moving strong, I'm moving on. I'm alright, alright,
We
alright.
have made our frozen churros. We've just got one left that's still cooking, but this is our final result. Don't they just look amazing?
Yes.
So now we are going to taste test them. Are you ready? You pick your one. I'll pick my one. I'm gonna go for this one. You ready?
Yep.
Oh, yum, yum. My one's still really hot. But that is delicious. What do you think?
Delicious.
Mm. I think the recipe was pretty much the same as what we had for our ones at Vlogmas.
Yeah.
So there's not much difference there. The only real difference was putting them in the freezer for an hour.
Yeah.
And I think that's great if you want to maybe make them, pop them in the freezer so that you can cook them right after dinner, like maybe as a pudding.
Yeah.
That would be fab. But if you're just making them like we have today, waiting that hour, you kind of like, you can't go anywhere because you're wanting to make them and finish them and whatnot. So I'd say there's not really much difference between the two different techniques apart from the freezer thing. And I think for us it's probably easier just piping it in to the oil and cooking them straight away rather than waiting for the hour. But it's a great thing to do if, as I say, you want to have your dinner and then have it as a pudding. You just whap them out the freezer, put them in the oil, and you've got churros for pudding. So it's a fantastic idea that way. If you are a bit worried maybe about piping them straight into the oil, you could always pipe them onto the tray and then lift them into the oil. That would definitely work as well. But overall, it's just another great churro recipe, isn't it? So would we say people need to try this at home or not to bother?
To try it at home.
I think so too. Give it a try. Let us know if you made them. Let us know how you got on. Let us know if you love churros as much as what we love churros, because we love them. And if you liked our video, give us a big thumbs up and subscribe so that you get the notification of our next vlog, which will be in a week's time. And we'll see you then.
When I think about the
Bye.